not adjust your TV set. Welcome everyone to Microman Raw. And you could do, again, this fixing the issue, full split. It can stand on one foot without support. You just have to adjust the standing of the figure. See if I can get it on camera. There it is. No support or anything. Looking like he's doing a sumo stance pose. But these legs go up. They go forward with a tuck, kind of like a big boot to the face. Backwards, the legs bend this far. They can kick themselves in the butt, and it goes for both sides for the action explosion pose. Right, and then you probably can't see it, but there's a split there on the red and the black versions. Again, they can go like this way, and also the ankle has a standard 90-degree angle, forwards, backwards, and it also has a rocker joint for side, so you can see the movement of that. Twists 360 degrees. And then that's about it. So also the detail on the tights of this gentleman, I don't know what WCC XX is in there, but it's cool. And then on the side has painted Devilock. As you can see, some of these figures as well, I'll turn the figure around so you can see, but on the legs there are screws that hold the legs in together, and then on the back for the body and the back. Now I know for some people who are purists and don't like the fact that their toys look like toys or something, this may be off-putting, but it was the way that this was made. It's fine by me, I don't mind, but I can see that if you don't want your toy to look like a toy but kind of a toy, you might not like that. You can always Photoshop it if you do still photography. But on the back, you can see right here, there's also printing of the word Devilock, their name. And again, I will show the, let me sit him down here. And then this is the red version, pretty much identical except that he's red. Same thing, 360. The Devilock writing on the back, and then the painting of the head, if I can get that there. Except this one has black eyes. The other one has black eyes as well. There's no lips. Again, the head moves this way, that way. There is a bit of a gap, but you can see the T-pose. Again, 360 degree rotation, arm swivel, joint, triple jointed elbows on both of them. Now these hands are unique, and then I guess with the ball joint, shoulder ish mobility. But these hands, they come off, and they actually come with a bunch of other hands that that you can put in there separately. I'll actually show that in later on. But again, just a review, full split for this guy as well. As you can see, it's actually further down. The thing is, these legs do pop off as well. So again, that's the same issue. It's good and a bad. It's a good thing and a bad thing. You don't have to really worry too much about breakage in certain mobile positions, but there are some issues. You can't feel it. You'd have to get one in hand. But this plastic, it seems durable, but it's a little bit of flimsy. It's kind of like a it's the same kind of plastic. I don't know what kind of material it is, but if you've ever gotten any import toys from Japan specifically, they have a certain kind of plastic material that feels a little brittle, like it could break or crack, but it's solid enough, and it's kind of glossy too. So again, the ankle is up and down, rocker joint, same here, rocker joint, and then again right there you can see it better that there is a cut right there for a swivel joint, and that goes 360. Same one on the other one, same screws, same decal, WCCX. And then there's a starfish on their butt. I don't know what that's for, but if you can, I think the camera can pick it up. You can see it specifically. It says Takara 05, made in China. So that was actually the year that these figures were released and manufactured. So even on the cover, you can see it says 2000. So this was June 2005 in Japan. Now with regard, let me sit this guy down too while I keep talking about these wonderful kind of lost the time figures now. These hopefully the thing is with this rack of hands that they come with, I'll try to put it in without any of them falling out. Yep, there they're falling out. Okay, so you can kind of see before they fell out. I'll try to let me put it down on the floor here. Okay, so and let me give me a moment. I'm going to make a quick cut and set this up so as it was in the bag. All right, so these are the slapping hands, or grasping hands, however you want to make them expression. They do go up and down, backwards and forwards on both sides. And then this one right here and here. And then these are the other hands that are like their C-cup hands or grasping hands, except their hands rotate left and right. And you can see the articulation there. And then likewise here, 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 and here. And then that way. And then that way. And then these are the trigger finger hands, or you can even use them as grabbing hands. They goes 90 degrees or 180, whatever you want to, depending on what angle you're looking at. Okay, and then these are the salute hands, or the karate chop hands. So they can do DX crotch chops, Generation X crotch chops, or chops, knife edge chops to the chest. Actually, for the other Microman figures, these are also the same set of hands that every Microman toy or action figure line from the 2005 or in this sort of generation of Microman figures come with. All these sets of hands. Again, here's the fist, or 180. Doesn't go left or right, but it just goes up and down for great posing. And again, this is the rack. It has each one of the hands fit in this peg. Let me see if I can get that better. There we go. As you can see, it has holes on both sides. And then this again is the, as you can see, says Micro Size Action Figure Series. Microman from 1974, which I believe is the first wave of Microman. When they came to the United States, I believe they were called Micronauts. They were a little bit less articulated, but pretty articulated for that time. If I get a hold of one of them, I'll actually showcase one of those just for the articulation archive sent. But let's get to playing with these guys. And they're doing push-ups. Word to your mother. And this also shows that because they can do the motions of shrugging their shoulders and rotating their shoulders, they can actually fold their arms. May not be perfect, but as close to movable and foldable in the action figure world. As you can see, there's this stand and it has two pegs. Now I don't necessarily know what this peg is for because it's too big for the hole that's on the bottom of the feet of, maybe we get a good focus there. This goes on that peg right there. And there you have it. A stand for the figure. Figure does not, the Devilock guys don't come with weapons like the other Micromen do. Utmost care because some of these joints are fragile, in particular these ankle joints. They're a little fragile, and because this stand is new as well as doesn't have that much wear, it sticks well. As you can see, it doesn't shake out. But the little tip that I can give you if you do get the Microman figures is you take the figure, twist carefully, holding the entire foot, twist back and forth, not at the ankle joint but on the foot, and it comes right off. And that way you save the ankle joint. Don't pinch at the ankle joint, pinch on the foot, grab the foot and turn. There's the lion tamer. Source looks painful. But yeah, you can get that. I apologize for the sudden cut in that. My dog was getting a little loud and I had to cut it. But apologize for that. But there you go. There, we got the vertical suplex out the way. Let us get into what I think is really cool about these figures, or a good action figure, is if they can do, whoops, let's get the head back on, is if they can do a triangle choke and keep it locked in. A lot of MMA figures can take note of this. We could just get the parts to stay together. Nothing that super glue couldn't fix, but I'm doing this guerrilla style, so it is possible to get it to work. Just gotta get the peg in. There we go. And It's really locked in too. See? Showcase the lock. And he's tapping. He's tapping. And the Pride Power Slam coming down. KO. And this is Jiu-Jitsu, done by Japanese pro wrestlers. And again, about these Microman figures, they are from Japan, from Takara Tomy, which is also known for their Transformer toys before they came here. Good documentary to watch if you really want to know about the history of toys, specifically the Transformers and the company Takara. Watch The Toys That Made Us on Netflix. And with that, we bid you farewell. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and also the notification bell for more. Hope to see you next time. There's plenty more to come. Thanks for watching.